From the national newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Brenda Molina Navidad. The federal government is forcing Canadian National Kansas City and Canadian National Railway to roll once again. Labor Minister Stephen McKinnon says the move comes after all sides reached an impasse.
As Minister of Labour, I am using my authorities under the Canada Labour Code to secure industrial peace and deliver the short and long-term solutions that are in the national interest. Under Section 107 of the Canada Labour Code, I've directed the Canada Industrial Relations Board to assist the parties in settling the outstanding terms of their collective agreements by imposing final binding arbitration.
He's also asked the board to order the railways to resume operations under the terms of the current collective agreements until new deals are in place. Earlier today, NDP leader Jagmeet Singh said he would not support back-to-work legislation or any interference in the bargaining process.
Particularly the message it sends is that it rewards bad behavior. It rewards an employer if they lock out their workers, if they mistreat their workers, they don't have proper safety, and they say, you know what, we know anyways we'll get the outcome we want because the government will just do it back to work or force arbitration. That's why we have to make a clear line in the sand. Never.
Air Canada pilots have voted overwhelmingly to approve a strike mandate. That puts more than 5,400 aviators at the country's largest carrier in a position to walk off the job as early as September 17th. The RCMP says more bomb threats were made across Canada today, believed to be linked to similar threats made yesterday against dozens of institutions and Jewish organizations. Mounties are working with international police to identify who may be involved. With the rising cost of living, some Canadians might find themselves drawn to multi-level marketing schemes, or MLMs, as a way to supplement their income or earn some cash while parenting at home.
Business professor Kenneth Wong warns to watch out for lofty promises of wealth, high-pressure sales tactics, and companies that seem more focused on recruitment than on the actual selling of the products and services. In Canada, MLMs are legal, but pyramid schemes are not, and the Competition Bureau says pyramid schemes focus primarily on having their representatives keep recruiting instead of on selling. Wong says if you're interested in joining an MLM, you need to do your research first, including looking up what people are saying about the company on social media and speaking to sellers about their experience. Michelle Zedekian, The Canadian Press.
Whatever it takes, you finish this job. Time to go, King. For good.
The development of the video game Star Wars Outlaws was led by a studio based in Sweden, but much of the writing and voice work was done in Canada. The game's narrative director, lead writer, and lead voice actor are all based in Toronto. Star Wars Outlaws is set for release on August 30th. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, one of the biggest Canadian stars in Major League Baseball history has called it a career. Former National League MVP and six-time All-Star Joey Votto announced his retirement from baseball in a short video posted to social media. The 40-year-old spent 17 seasons with the Cincinnati Reds before signing a minor league contract with his hometown Toronto Blue Jays this year. The Toronto Blue Jays are back in action tonight as they kick off a 4-game series with the visiting Los Angeles Angels. Montreal's Gabriel Diallo has qualified for his second career Grand Slam main draw after posting a win in U.S. Open qualifying. The Toronto Argonauts and Saskatchewan Roughriders kick off Week 12 of the CFL season when they meet tonight at BMO Field. A 5-time Olympic cyclist who represented Venezuela over the course of a decade has died. Daniela Lareal Chirinos was 51 years old. From the Canadian Press, I'm Brenda Molina Navidad.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.